Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and this is Marketing Hour. Are you interested in tape? I've got some yellow tape right here. It's really, really good. It's made by Scotch brand. And if you want tape today to put over the mouths of your Kerbals so that they don't talk back to you like they always talk back to me, then you'll buy this Scotch tape right here and right now today. $9.99. Order now. We'll send you a second one for absolutely free. Just pay for it out of your own pocket and the shipping and handling and a small surcharge. And by the way, if you're out of the country, there's going to be taxes involved. Scotch brand, yellow tape. Also this hat, not at all for sale. That's mine. And it's on the floor and it's going to stay there because I can't be bothered to clean anything up. I'm miserable, remember? Never believe me. Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and geez, I like having this in the background. Thank you. The Spinning Monkeys from Kevin MacLeod. I can do that. I can do that all the day long. That's not a thing. That's just a big black card in my face, Pawn. Get that out of my face. Hello! Look! No green screen. I couldn't be bothered. I honestly couldn't be bothered, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can hear me because that was just brilliant. That was comedy gold, that whole intro. Damn it. I didn't have the mic turned on. Crap. You know what? We don't need to look at Kerbal right now. Let's listen to the Monkeys Spinning by Kevin. And have a drink of our tea together. This tea, $9.99. Order now today. The Basomatic 5000. I like this. We're gonna do this I'm gonna put this on loop. The whole entire episode is just gonna be Monkeys Spinning by Kevin MacLeod the whole time. Hello, everybody! Ronin Pawn, what are we saying? Here, Pawn, says Chris Pumagatum. Hi, Pawn, says TG1410. I'll take 8. The abridged hero. I don't have 8 in stock. There's just 1, so we're gonna have a bidding war later. Hey, I see a Pikachu! Chris Pumagatum is now following! The Pumagatum is finally... I've got you, I'm gonna get you in my Pokeball. Pumagatum, I choose you! Okay, that's a lot of looking at your face, Ronin Pawn. Hey, there's more music! I created a playlist? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted that forever. Kevin MacLeod, just dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Didn't it feel good? I loved it. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 1.0 Career Mode, ladies and gentlemen. Because I decided, even though I'm kind of going to be abandoning the Twitch stream from hell here, probably this playthrough, we've got to finish. We've got to finish. I was trying to get to Minmus. We can't abandon Minmus. We just can't. We can't leave it out there all by its lonesome. What are the parents going to think of us if we just leave their child that we were given, you know, supposed to be babysitting out in orbit of Kerbin like that? I mean, it's not even, it's outside of the fence, the moon, you know, it's way out there. There's wild dogs getting ready to eat their baby. Let's not let them do that. Next day, please. What's going on? Lol, I still remember when Pawn killed off one of the 11s in his XCOM series, says Chris Pumagatum. And yet, I choose you, Chris! Bam! Hi, Pawn, says Lone Wanderer 11. Hi, what's up? And why is the video nothing? I can see hands over your eyes. See no evil. I got the headphones on so I can hear you pretty good, though. Jesus, you're evil. Wow. Look at what you're saying. That's just mean. Don't do that. Wait, I can't see that. How do I know what you're saying? Zen. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to Minmus. Right. Sure we are. Because we've been so successful so far. No, we're doing it today. We're doing it. If this is the death knell for KSP 1.0, you know, regular mode, normal mode, because I am such a hardcore player now. Oh yeah. 2 episodes up already. Like 3rd, 5th, and 9th in the bag, probably. Just need to edit them. Oh yeah, we're all about that. Let's load up something that... Let's not load up anything. You know me, I like to build from scratch. What are we saying in chat? Everybody talk to me. Sense cough, cough. Cough, cough, says Lone One. Cough, cough. I can't see anything. I can see. People can see. Everyone can see. Adam McCata can see, and that's all I care about. I can see your big face, but it's like half a frame per second average. Yeah, says Lone Wanderer 11. After refreshing, oh, Kenneth and Lone Wanderer. Kenneth pays good money for these streams, okay? He needs to have everything that he wants whenever he wants it. Okay, we're going to Minmus, right? Did we say that? Right? We're going to do that? You have only... Yeah, we're good. Okay, everybody, we're flying. Who wants to fly with Ronin Pawn today? Put on your safety belts. Okay, we're done. Let's go to Minmus. I mean, look at that. The low weight of that craft. We don't even need Delta V. That's just going to, like, drift off to Minmus, I think. Alright, we'll have some engines and things, too. So small stage, you know what the problem is? We've been trying to take science to Minmus, and Minmus doesn't want science there. It's greasing the whole place up. I mean, science, it spills everywhere, you get it all over everything. It's not something, ooh, we could have a great big, no, don't be silly, Pawn. Don't be silly, you gotta get this done for finally, you know, for once you have to actually, let's put the Beagle on there, because the Beagle's good and powerful. So that's gonna be not enough. Let's have, look at the Delta V in that. I love that Delta V. That is the sexiest Delta V I've ever seen. More Delta V, 2,000 meters per second of Delta V in that craft. Good, done. Okay, what else do we need? TR-18A, of course. I'd go to Minmus, but my rocket is missing its airbag again, says Peter Taylor. Chris Pumagademan, please say hi, Pawn, say hi. Please say hi. And, let's see, so we need more engines. Renegade B20 has donated $5. Thank you, Renegade. Thank you very much. You just... I'm gonna cry for another 45 minutes now, Renegade. That's water. We don't drink water, we drink tea. Everyone, let's have a sip of tea. Look, we're already halfway done with this ship. Let's take a break. We've been just pushing ourselves really hard right now. So, just sit back and not talk to Chris Pumagademan at all. I thought 3-year-olds were Minmus's nemesis. Minmus's nemesis. Oh my god, let's start a band, the Abridged Hero. Oh no, Kenneth won. I'm sorry, that was, no, who was that? No, it was the Abridged Hero. Yeah, let's start a band, okay? Because that is an excellent name for the band. I've got the album name. It's, Fourth Dimensional Non-Euclidean Space-Time for the Win. FTW, okay? It's got hyphens and all sorts of things in there. So, you know, that by Minmus's nemesis. Because that just sounds great, doesn't it? Sort of ties your tongue in a knot. I don't think the stream problems on Pawn's end, but there are definitely some issues going on for a few of us, says Kenneth. Yeah, frickin' Twitch. You know, if I were a member, then we'd still be in hell. If they would let me join up, and then we'd still, it's just Twitch. They don't care, you know. They've got so many people who want to live stream on their services, they don't have to pay any of them except for like 6, you know. I got 6 of my buddies over here who I'll give a little bit to, and everybody else, oh, what's that? No, I'm sorry, you don't stream 17 times a week and have 19 billion followers at every streaming, so I'm sorry, but your work is not worth a damn. Thank you. That's Twitch for you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone, for the quality of the stream. We could go over to another live streaming site and do it there, except for there really aren't any that are worth anything. Hashtag strangle porn. Can you not see me, crispy? That is not chirpy. Can you not see me, chirpy? Okay, build more of the thing, because, yeah, there's only so long that I can get away with not actually doing something in the game. I wish it were forever. I wish it were forever. We could just sit here and do nothing together forever. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start this over. I just want to... More fuel. Oh, and I've got the big fuel tanks now. When did I get those? Those are gonna be more helpful. I can't seem to zoom in and out. I use so many different programs in the course of making videos and putting things out to edit that one of them uses Alt for zoom and one Control, and this, KSP, uses Shift, and... Hey, wait, how can you be on the chat and the video? It's blasphemy. How are you doing that, Pawn? Zen. I like that. Zen, it's spooky. So we need 6,500 Delta V is what you guys were telling me last time in order to get to Minmus, so let's do that. We can only use 30 parts because I haven't upgraded... Oh, I have! We can use as many parts as we want. We can build this... skyscraper tall. Sure. You're welcome. Engines. Where's one of these things? How do I put things on? The Reliant or the Swivel? Swivels are nice. I like swivels. Look at that. We're already halfway there. 4,600 and some with that. See, I've just been trying to take so much dead weight to Minmus. That's been our problem. Before we forget about it, by which I mean I, and by which forget I mean die, let's put some legs on here, because if it's going to be landing, then it's probably going to want to have some let's have 4 of them, you know? It doesn't hurt us any to have 4, except for the weight, the dragging the dead weight that I was just talking about to space. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Those will clear that engine, won't they? No, that's a fuel tank. Oh, and that's not Shift, that was Alt, actually. Premiere uses Alt. Lock suspension, yeah, that's what you want to... Return, deployed! It's low enough! And Ronan is now following... Oh, my bay. My bay. Yeah. I was out with my bae this weekend. But she's not. Let's have some photovoltaic panels, because why not? I mean, we've got them now. Might as well tack them on. There we go. So I need, what? Just 2,000 more Delta V. Where can I get that from? We could order some for $9.99, shipping and handling. I don't have any props here, so I couldn't do it. No, that doesn't work. So then, I'll get to work on trying to get the Mark V to really fly. It flies like the Mark 17 now. Oh, Bright Mr. Lego, does it? Oh, I hadn't thought about that, what it was going to do in Aero. That's interesting. Why you no say hi, Pawn? I said hi! I did it! It's done! All caps for the win! Oh, I wasn't typing in the right... All caps for the win! Now everyone's going to be all capping, and then everybody gets banned, and now nobody's watching the trip to Minmus. Right, that's what we're doing. We're getting to Minmus. How are we going to do that? That's a lander. That is a Minmus lander, completely capable, and sure, could do. Not taking any science. Screw it, we're just going to Minmus. We're going to plant a flag, come home. We already done that. No, we did that, but we had to revert. So, 2,000 Delta V. Where are we going to come up with that from? I'm thinking just frickin' asparagus staged liquid fuel stuff, because, you know, that'll get her done, maybe. With me at the cockpit, you never know. Me at the controls, that'd get her done. Anybody else was flying. Radial decouplers. Let's have 2 of them. 2 of them to start. We'll have 2, and then we'll build, you know, another 2, and then another 2, another 2, until we have 16 stages of liquid fuel tanks. Maybe. We could do. We'll do a straw poll on that later, see if we want to do that. Of course, did it blow up yet? Says Michael of the 1969 of the Smashing Pumpkins crowd. 1979, cookins never have the time. I actually love the Pumpkins. They're very good. I enjoy them anyway. I always like the Pumpkins. The Blue and the Pinky album. You remember that album with the Blue and the Pinky? You guys like Pumpkins? What are you talking about? Justin Bieber? The Pumpkins. They're smashing them. Mike knows. Mikhail. He's a fan. Okay, so how much Delta V have we got? 6,500! Boom! Done! Oh my god, was it that easy to get to Minmus? And I was making it complicated the whole time. Jeez. Maybe we can bring some science along. Don't complicate it, Vaughn! Struts would be wonderful. How about some strutting? Where are we keeping the strutting these days? It's been a minute since I, you know, got out of bed or had a meal or saw the light of day. So just give me a minute to warm back up, everybody. Bam. Come on now. Bam. Bam. Emerald Lagasse, where are you when I need you? He's nowhere to be found. Okay, connect to anything so I can let you go. There we go. Everything has meaning in the stream. Yeah, I have 66-second delay, and the frame rate is fine for me. 66-second delay? I set that up intentionally. Just for you, Lone Wanderer. It's a message from the dark side. If in doubt, when in doubt, just make noises. Mouth noises. Okay, those work. So now we're all strutted up. And we've got almost 6,500. Can I get there with almost 64, 67? Surely I could get to Minmus with that. Right? We're all in agreement. Look, I got launch clamps, too. And those don't, like, screw everything up in 1.02, which is what we're playing in. So let's have some. Look, it's fine. It's done. It's done. We need to take another break. Jesus, I'm knackered. That was a lot of work. Yeah. I mean, in the amount of time that I was actually building the thing and not just, you know, prating. God, 5 minutes? Okay. You know what I need? I need more tea, by which I mean coffee. That's what we're drinking. Hi there, Ronan Pawn in chat, says Rai Denton. Rai. Welcome to hell. I actually went out this Friday night, and we went to karaoke, and I did a stunning rendition. Standing ovations and all those sorts of things. I may be exaggerating, it might have been shite. But, stunning standing ovation rendition of, Lady Gaga's Bad Romance. I've been practicing it for a while, and yeah, I like it. I like it. I do a very, you know, it's a manly sort of a version of it's not at all her version, but you know what? She's very low in her range, and that actually gives the opportunity for a male to cover her song and actually go high, because as low as she starts from the female vocal range, I can slap another octave or 6 on top of that. So I love her style, and I love that song, and I did it, and it was brilliant. And if you want to hear it, then you'll have to donate to me. I didn't come over to Facecam because I intended to do that. Nope, gonna have to put in the tip jar. I don't know, maybe that'll work. You are not coming near my roof, Chris. What's Chris going to do? Chris Pumagadaman. I stole a roof. Is that legal? How did you steal a roof? You were supposed to be in the Poke Bowl all night. How did you get out? I unchoose you, Pumagadaman. Coming! So this goes to Minmus. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, hang on everybody. Hang on. Oh god, the room is spinning. Who wants to stream for me for a minute? I just need 50 minutes or so to re-get my balance. I pushed a lot of blood into my phallus right there, and my head needs to get it back, so just suck up the crotch. There you go, and blood. Okay, we're fine again. Good, we can do this. So, Minmus for reals. That's what this one is. Minmus for reals. Reals. I saw a little bit of some... The Hobbit, actually. I saw a little bit of The Hobbit last night. What is it got in its pockets? Well, we're going to Minmus's for reals. You little trolly. Ugly. He should have just killed him, you know? He had that blue sword, and he's walking past me, and he decides to hop over. You just slit his... just whack! And then, like, the rest of the... You wouldn't even need a trilogy after that. I mean, it would have been so easy. We wouldn't have had to suffer at the hands of Peter Jackson just making these huge, epic, long-winded... There's no, like, emotional connotation, and it's thing after thing after thing, and you gotta... Everybody loves those movies, so I'm going to talk about them as though they're crap. God, man, Lord of the Rings, and everything is so huge and epic, and the expanses are so... that you never get a sense of scale. There's no emotional, that you get into it, because it's all just frickin' giant. I mean, except for, like, the first hour and a half where you're walking around some little crap village, you know, and they're all just... playing. Have I pissed everyone off in chat yet? Where's those donations? Are they coming in yet? Morty! Save and put her on the pad. What? What do you want? I will continue working on the Mark V, says Bright Mr. Lego. Please do. Me, says Chris Pumagadaman. Me? 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 Dang it. Me? What me? Me. I stole a roof and shingles. What's next for me? Gutters? Bye, I have to go soon, says Dark Chaos. Goodbye, Dark Chaos. I'm sorry for scaring you off by suggesting that The Lord of the Rings is not the, you know, best thing that's ever happened to humanity. Bill Kerman, 2 issues I have with you. 1, that is not your haircut or your beard. I don't know why you refuse to just get the... I send you out for facials and manicures, and you come back looking like that. That is not at all what we were going for, okay? That is like... You rode your Harley to church this morning, is what that looks like, Bill. Issue number 1. Issue number 2. What the hell are you doing in this craft? We're going to Minmus. You are not a pilot. Have you forgotten? For I have not. Bill, you want to go? You're going. In 3, 2, no SAS. Up and away. Up and away. Let us know when you get to Minmus. Probably should have looked at the thrust-to-weight ratio on Kerbal Engineer before launching that. Probably. Let's go ahead and revert to the VAB. I'll slap some SRBs on it, and then to Minmus for reals this time. It's because of the tapes, says Captain Course. We didn't put enough yellow tape on. Enough yellow Scotch tape. $9.99 per order. Just pay packaging, handling. Packaging and handling and shipping and handling. What happened with that? They just decided that, you know, packaging and handling, let's add some, let's not call it that anymore. Shipping and handling, you know what the problem was? They were charging extra all those years, all those little television ads where they said, just pay shipping and handling. Because somebody somewhere went, wait a second. Here's the cost of shipping. Here's what it costs you to handle it. That's in excess. And they went, oh crap. We need another term legally. Pumageddon. And that's what they did. They Pumageddoned it. They just stole that roof and all the liquor from my cupboards. Hello, Seamus Stone. Wait. Seema Stone 69 is now following. I choose you. After Pumageddon, he's got to come out first. Boo! Pika! Pumageddon! Oh, what's your thing, Chris Pumageddon? What is it that you say in Pokemon language when you come out? I choose you, Chris. Booma, booma, booma. Gettman. Booma. Gettman. Something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. SRBs, Paul. Jesus, God. You're just wasting everyone's life. Yeah, well, you know. What are we going to do with it, really? 2 of these on the edges. We'll have a nice, big, wide, stupid ship that's not going to fly right at all. Sounds brilliant, Pawn. No. How about we put them in the middle? The same way that you made the other ones, right? Except for these will be big, angry, powerful SRBs just full of thrusts to weight. Thumpers. Really? The thumpers? You want the thumpers? Yeah, I want thumpers. No, you know, I'm not so sure about the give me all the thumpers. Alright, fine, you can have your thumpers if you want then, Pawn. Let's drag them down a little bit more, a little bit more. And then also, of course, the strutting. Strutting from place A to place B. Please let me have the strutting. 64-bit, don't fall apart. I love 64-bit KSP. It works. There's only 2 major glitches, the one being the whole, you know, the KSC upgrades itself. Just to the eye, it's not for real. When you're playing a career mode thing, it will revert if you go out to the main menu and come back out and that sort of thing. And the rules, I believe, are still all the same, so it's not like you're cheating. The other glitch is that it doesn't put too thick. No, that was just me. The other glitch is that when you're running it, if you take it out, if you take your mouse out of the window, you're going to be stuck in like right-click mode. So when you left-click, your PC will say, "Oh, you right-clicked," and then so you have to right-click once, and then it'll let go of that. Other than that, this is incredibly stable. I don't think I have crashed KSP 64-bit once since I did the community workaround, because there's just so much memory overhead now that all the little memory leaks and things that are problems with KSP and that cause it to eventually crash are not an issue, because you've got just reams and reams of empty memory space to fill up with lost bits of memory. So, yeah. What's the thrust to weight now on the lower stage? If I fire all 4 of those at once, TWR of 2.15, brilliant. Oh, I also forgot to stage it last time. You guys weren't even going to tell me about that, were you? It was gonna be fun. Excuse me. I've got several of you stuck in my throat. The primary glitch is that pawn guy at the controls. CJ4000 get ready to paste the table flip emoji. I love the table flip. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to use all 4 of those at once, right? And then we're going to drop, the SRBs will be out first. So which ones are the SRBs? Oh no, those are you. Okay, so then these must be the SRBs. These 2 SRBs, boom, boom, and then we'll drop those when they're empty, and we'll fire the center stage, and then we'll drop that upper stage at the same time as we fire the lander stage, and then we get to MINMUS, and we just success. And also, TG1410 Tommy has donated $5. Hope you're feeling better. Rainbows. Thank you. Thank you for the donation and for the well wishes. You guys have all been so sweet and nice and lovely and kind to me that I just don't want to talk about any of it. She broke my heart, because I couldn't dance. She didn't even want me around. But now I'm back to let you know that I can sing some Lady Gaga over here, okay? I'm telling you. Was that for Lady Gaga? I don't remember. Whoa, 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 caught in a bad romance. We'll do it for a closer. We'll do it for a closer. Somebody get me the karaoke version of that. We'll play the music in the background, and then I'll have to pay somebody, you know, freaking mechanical license for using music on the Twitches and the YouTubes. I might be having a small seizure. Just wait for it. It ends on its own. There we go. Got it. Okay, so now MINMUS is staged. We're set up. We're for real. I don't want Bill in the cockpit this time. We want... Oh, right. Jeb's still in orbit. He's fine. He's happy there, you know. It's where he's always wanted to live. I should probably put the Lanch Quomps right? Put the lanch clamps back on. There you go. Maybe I should have more lanch clamps than that. That'll be fine. That'll hold the weight of it. So are the struts still working? Struts still working. Everything's there. We got a TWR of 2.15 there. 1.28 in the second stage. But we'll be very high at that point, and that'll be fine. That will work out okay, because the TWR will be higher. And then 1.45. This is not atmospheric delta V. 1.45 in that, and then 2.91. Of course, in the top stage is just going to be, you know, gangbusters in terms of delta V. So, you know, well over 6,500, almost 7,000 delta V in this craft. Minmus for reals. Mark II. I already saved it, so let's not do that. Save it and launch with the right pilot and all the staging. Good to go. By the way, where is the green screen? Very professional, really. This is BLSP Black 10. I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be bothered. Come on. You know. I couldn't be bothered. It's a lot of work setting all of this crap up, and then I got to change all my lighting and all that kind of stuff for the green screen. I need to set up like a green screen solution where I know my lights and I have clamps and lanch clamps. I need to have all of that there. You know, a proper. It's got to have a proper bounce light and that sort of thing. And I'll set it up for next week. But yeah, you're lucky I pulled myself out of the gutter to show up to this other gutter, right? SAS on? We can turn SAS on! Valentina is with us. She loves us. She'll never abandon us. Did this revert? No, we're still looking at the, Wait, that one is not... So this is now interesting because we've got like a mixture, right? That is upgraded to the level that the tracking station is what I've purchased. This launch pad is... Is this the full launch pad, or... I think this is the full launch pad, isn't it? This isn't tier 1 or 2 or whatever. This is the final launch pad, isn't it? So we've got that is what I've upgraded it to. This has upgraded beyond, or maybe not. Maybe you guys are going to tell me differently. And then various other things. Just really, really interesting. Really interesting, KSP 64-bit, how you've decided to handle this situation. In 3, 2, 1... See ya! Forgot to stage the clamps. Also the clamps. Let's just, no, we'll do it in the VAB. Because I don't like having that, you know, the ship that you fix on the fly, and then every time you load it up, it's still a little bit broken. Okay, clamps, yeah, KSP, your intelligent staging system, thought I wanted the launch clamps in the middle. Most people do that after firing like several sets of engines sequentially. Then we launch, right? Okay. So once again, let's double check the staging. Clamps, followed by engines, followed by, we ditch the SRBs because they'll be out, and then the liquid fuel will last longer. We'll get those, and then we can fire that up in the middle if we need it. And then we lose that whole thing, and then we're off to the lander, and Minmus, and back, and yay. 6,817 non-atmospheric Delta V. We can do this. How long have we been going at this? 34 minutes already. We're almost ready to launch. Bye-bye. Who's leaving? Rex? Rex, you going? You have to go, Rex? Goodbye, Rex. Oh, Rex is gone. Bye, Rex. Kenneth one says bye, Rex. But not with BYE, it's BUY. Bye, Rex. Buy Rex today, $9.99, just pay shipping and handling. With this purchase, free egg slicer. Also, faux leather strap purse. I've got a lovely purse. Would you like to see my purse? We'll do it as a closer. With the Lady Gaga thing, I'll show you my purses. My purses? I have more than one purse now. Hey, as we go on, I become more and more transgender. In 3, 2, 1, you can't fire the clamps separately from the engines. I could have, actually. They just would have dropped down and then I could have fired the engines. Go! Liftoff! We have liftoff with an SAS and a Valentina. Bank over immediately, Val. Okay, because I'm sure you're just incredibly aerodynamic and all this is going to go fine. Just go ahead and bank over immediately. Cool! And I love my installation of KSP. Like, I have never felt so happy with the KSP installation between the 64-bit, planet shine, engine lighting, texture replacer, atmospheric, no, I don't have that one anymore. Okay, those are out. Goodbye, you guys. What else have I got? The city lights and clouds, just like everything that I've got is a non-invasive, you know, it's a visual thing, or it's Ven's, which only adds parts that we can all agree are just awesome parts, and thank you, Ven. I'm just so happy with this, like, build of KSP that I've created out of mods at this point. Never been so thoroughly satisfied with my KSP install, which is actually kind of sad. You might, you know, say, well, wait a second, what about vanilla KSP? Well, it's just, it's lacking some things. Like, this engine lighting thing, I know that it's not, like, it's something that the modding community just came up with recently, but it's just so, like, simple and obvious, and it makes everything about flying spacecraft look so much better. I just can't believe we haven't had it all this time, and then it never made it into the vanilla game. Because it ought to be there. Ronin Pawn, why you no fly good, says Chris Pumageddon. What? Why do you mean? Who? What are you talking about? Huh? I fly every craft a little bit differently these days because of atmosphere. Some of them, when I feel like they can do all the things that I want them to do and sort of nose down over the course of time, then I do it that way. When I'm not as confident and I just want to keep them going straight, then I do it that way. I love that, too. I do love in the 1.0 that atmosphere has kind of made it so that you don't have, like, one way to launch a craft. I mean, maybe some people do. I certainly don't. What was that? Is it going to storm on Kerbin? Did everyone just see lightning on my Kerbin? Because I don't have that mod installed. I didn't like that one. It's kind of flashy and glitchy and crazy. How are we doing for fuel? Out of it. Go to the next stage. Go to the inner stage. Goodbye, things. Why not? Why no? Okay, and we're on. And we're on our way. Oh yes, we're to Minmus and there and back several times, I think, with this amount of Delta V. However, I have done a really bad... You were right in terms of why you no fly good. Look at this. Look at this. I banked down way too early because I was thinking about her. No, I was thinking about you, Chris. I was thinking about you and those tights you like to wear. Come on, Appleapps is just... Get on up there. 70 is all we're going for. Major problem with my KSP save file that I had the carrier on. It's not loading, even with stock, so I'm creating a new version of the carrier. I can handle this, says Bright Mr. Lego. You can do it, Bright Mr. Lego. And it probably did need to be redesigned entirely, so I'm in support of that. Pawn is smart, says Lone Wanderer 11. I don't think anyone's ever said that in my stream. It's, hang on. Pawn is smart. Lone Wanderer 11. 2015. You might want to just rescind some of the statements that you've made previously, because that Ronin Pawn, ist du das Ronin Pawn, or ist du ein Dumpkopf? Dumpkopf, let's see. Let's see, so that's, Dump, it's Koff is head, and Dump sounds like dump, so I'm thinking, screw you, buddy! Oh, there's a straw poll going! The book Thief does teach you that much. What? I read the book Thief. You read the book Thief! What does the Thief teach you? What? It teaches you to just say that I'm smart, Alpha Epic 11? Because I should read that book then. Who is Lone Wanderer 11? We don't know. We don't know. Wait. The only thing wait, was it Alpha Epic or was it Lone Wanderer? Did I misquote? I'm always confusing the 11s. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm also always missing my burn for prograde. No. Stop. No, bring it back up, Appleapps. Come on, don't worry. We're fine. We've done this a million times before. Release your stomach before all the fluid drains out of your brain and goes down to your other brain. The one you keep below the belt. There we go. There you go. Perfect-ish. In that sense of we wasted a bunch of fuel. It's fine. It's perfect-ish. We should be pushing quite heavily here. How much fuel do I have left in this stage? Gobs and gobs and reams and reams and gobs. Oh, we're actually going to have a problem with, like, we're going to be leaving this stage in orbit, is what it looks like, aren't we? Yeah, it's not going to make it. It's not gonna make it. Well, no, rather, it is going to make it. It's going to make it all the way. We're gonna have to, like, point it at Minmus and then detach it and throw it at the surface. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going, Appleapps? Come back here. No. I've always loved you, Apoaps. Come back to me. You're up to 74 and 70. Good. We've done it. To Minmus with us, maybe. Sort of. Who's this? Oh, hi, Jeb. Having fun? Good. Minmus, have I upgraded the tracking station to the point where I can set it as a target? I have, and I can. Brilliant. Yeah, that whole, like, changing your ascension and descension nodes, changing your inclination thing, like, mid-burn. It's not for me. It's not for me. I just can't really do them sorts of maths. Charlie Chris McG is now following. It's the McG up in the house. Thank you, Charlie Chris. Let's head up to the, can I warp here? I can auto warp. Oh, for the love of all good things. Add maneuver, and let's do the change here. Littlefoot79 is now following. Wait a second. Are we being invaded? Or is this just people showing up and saying, hey, this guy's kind of neat. He's not playing very well, but damn, he sure can talk ad nauseum, can he? Is that what's going on? One of those two things is going on right now. Where's my nodes? Watch him flip. There we go. What do we got? 0.1. Can we get her down to 0? Yes, we can, but we're going to have to move this to the point where it spasms. Give me, like, severe spasming. There you go. That's the kind of spasming I'm looking for right there. And that's going to be 0.0 on the node. Perfect. So that is the excellent point to leave. And now I can just auto-warp to the next maneuver and not have to play games with periods and commas. Ronin Pawn, is you the Ronin Pawn or is you a idiot, is the translation of Es du hoft mein Fräulein from earlier. Ist du hoft mein Fräulein. What's the translation on that, Chris Boomageddon? Crispy Mamageddon. Chris Mamageddon. Chris Spammy. Good stream, man, says Littlefoot79. Thank you. I followed, but no one saw the thing, Chris Boomageddon. I saw it earlier. If you refollowed, I'm thinking maybe Twitch Alerts has integrated a thing where the refollow isn't working, because last stream I asked a bunch of you to refollow, and I don't think that you guys would turn that opportunity to, like, spam me up. At least not all of you, and I didn't see any, you know, there was like 1 or 2 refollows. So I think maybe there's some kind of anti-refollow thing, which is kind of like, come on, maybe I want to play with you guys and ask you to do that, you know? Maybe you're not harassing me, maybe it's what I want, you know? Maybe that restraining order is, you know, just, it's playing coy. Throttle all the way up on your target, you know, more or less. How long is this burn? Estimated 7 seconds. Get on the, there you go, on the node. Okay, and we're done. I went too far. What does it look like, though? What does my ascension, descension look? See, those are those real, though? Really? No, those aren't real. 0.2, it's close enough. We'll get there. There's a lot of gravity on Minmus. I mean, around Minmus, there's a lot of... If we will get there, it will be fine. Where did we put the Minmus? Where did we leave it? It's over there. Okay, now what I could do, and what I should do, is go ahead and create a maneuver node right here. Let's do it just for the sake of it. I usually just put it on the edge of the planet, and as it's rising, I go for it. But let's go ahead and add a maneuver node, because why not? It's taken us so long to get to the point where we can actually go to Minmus. Let's do it right-ish. Are you going to show me now? Since I upgraded the thing, are you going to show me? Yes, you're going to show me my changes of inclinations, my sphere of influence changes? Apoaps. Do I have a periaps up there? No. A little more? A little bit more? Come on, show me. Yeah, there's a periaps up there. What's the periaps read? 1 million. Less would be more. Less is always more. What's disappearing out there? We're losing an apoaps, or what is... Yeah, the apoaps is gone. The periaps is coming down to 924. If I go more... Whoa. What happened there? Periaps of 912, so probably an inclination change is required, which we can do on the way. Oh, I could have just done it. Now I understand how to do inclination changes on the way. Sure I do. Ronin Smurf, says Michael. I can't copy-paste. What? Who's copy-pasting? Ronin Pawn, you are amazing, says Shane6441. I'll drink to that. Twice. Once is probably, I should, you know, within my means, you know, don't want to push too hard. For Children's Week at the Ronin Pawn stream. For what? Who? Is there a contract for Minmus? Oh, God. Oh, God. He didn't check, says the abridged hero. I don't know if I'm playing this one for real, guys, you know? I'm just kind of... This is just for funs. I got the hardcore mode to play like I mean it. Wait a second. This is for funs. It's all for funs. Pawn? go get the contract. Let's have funds. Okay, I will. Let me just burn for Minmus first. Yeah, because we're already here. Come on, periapts full toward Minmus. There you go. Periapts of lowish. Okay, and we're high. We're really high. I mean, I've been trying, let me tell you. We're really high right now. We need to somewhere. It just needs to get closer. How do I get you close? That's none of that is working. Why you not with going to, for, and the stuff? And guys, you. Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about. There's where you want your kink. Your kink is coming in. So if you want it kinky, then this is the place to do it at. There we go. Okay, what's the periapts now? 90,000. That is far better. Poppeter45 is now following. Thank you. Or Pope tier. Or Puppeteer? Puppeteer? Oh, I need something to puppet with. Hello. That's the end of the puppet show. Congratulations. Shadow Bites 24 is now following. Shadow Bites? Shadow... You bite? Come see me later. Wimpy Anteater is now following. Hey, the refollows are working, maybe. Could be. Periapts, are you following? Or no, you're going up. Okay, I need more. I need more with the inclinational maneuverals. That's getting lower, but it's taking a lot of delta V in order to get it lower. Maybe not. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it is. Let's, maybe on this... you broke everything. It was going so well, and then he, touched it. That was the problem. Less. Periapts of 64. That's close enough. No, we're landing on it, Pawn. Get as close as you possibly can while you're far away and things are, good. Are things good when you're far away? I don't know. Do I need maybe more on the blue? Because I haven't... Do I need to just destroy the maneuver node that we've been doing for ages and ages and ages now? Yeah, I think that's actually the best idea right now, is to just destroy the maneuver node that we've been doing for ages and ages and ages. What about you? Huh? What do you do with the blue ones? I mean, I know what you do, but what are you going to do for me? What have you done for me lately? Bum ba-dum bum. Ooh, yeah! It feels like I need to be lower. There we go. Now that's more on the plane, isn't it? That's more on the plane of, no, lower still. No. How do I cross you? Why can't I cross you? Cross you. Maybe. Periapts lowered to 53, and then if we increase or decrease delta V, increase or decrease prograde, it looks like 50 is as close as we can get, and then we'll descend from there. That's fine-ish. Fine. I'm gonna burn and miss my bird anyway, so might as well. What did I do? I just changed everything. I was scrolling to zoom in, and everything broke. Perfect. Just like I wanted. Okay, so we're just going to do what I usually do, which is leave for Minmus when it gets to the edge of the planet. And that is how I waste your time, everybody. Congratulations. You found the Ronin Pawn channel. Hi, Pawn. How are you doing? This is Super Chrome LP. I'm sweating a little bit because the stream has taken a turn. I tried to make a maneuver node, and I should just never do that. That's just... Whoever makes maneuver nodes these days... When you're in the, planetary... When you're around Kerbin... Maneuver nodes are just a waste of your time. Just put whatever you want to go to on the edge of whatever you're coming from and just cross your fingers. That's my method. I recommend that for everyone. I learned that from Kerbal Space Academy. I didn't. He would say, what are you talking about? Ronin Pawn, my meager attempts at modifying the old one in an attempt to get a feel for how it should fly are done, says Bright Mr. Lego in reference to the Mark V helicarrier, the original smaller version. And the Mark V now flies. Now then, to design a smaller one to fit on the bigger Mark 17. It'll fit. I mean, that one's relative to the size of the Mark 17. I should think that one would fit. But thank you, Bright Mr. Lego. Excellent. I would love to see that. I would love to be the recipient of that craft file. Maybe you can put it somewhere on the interwebs and link it in chat? What? Perhaps, maybe. Ronin Pawn, since I got no sound for following, can you make a sound for me? Chris Pumagadaman, I choose you! Huh? I should do that for everybody. I should squeeze the little red... The shape of my soul. That's what it looks like. I should squeeze that for every time I get a follow. Or money. Tip jar, right down there. Did I already miss Minmus? Yeah, pretty much. That's fine, just go. You'll be fine. Just go ahead and go. I missed Minmus entirely. It'll be fine. It will be fine. I mean, it could be fine. Especially if I quick save right now so we can make it fine later when it doesn't go fine. Prograde for the win. You know, maybe prograde in a little bit toward the sky is what we'll do. And we'll get there. This is how NASA does it. They're like, oh, we missed our launch window by 3 or 4 minutes. We'll just burn a little bit toward the sky. I'm busy drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes. We're NASA over here. God, we need caffeine and nicotine. Otherwise our brains stop coming up with all this crazy stuff and start looking at what's relevant in our lives. Burn hard for the sky-ish Minmissy. Oh, crap. How's our liquid fuel in this stage is the question that we need to be asking ourselves right now. Also, how close are we to getting to Minmus is another question that we'd love to ask ourselves right now. Fuel in the stage, there's a little bit left. We're not going to make it to Minmus. This is going to be Debris. Debris, everybody. Hello, Debris. Yeah. Yeah. No. Ooh, it's close. It's close. And it's Debris. Oh, if we could only have thrown it at the moon, maybe it would have exploded. Okay, goodbye, Debris. You're my one and true love. We're off and away in the wild blue yonder with our lander ship, which, boom, is almost there. Almost, nearly, very could do, very almost, could be, could do, could with, could for, to, and the stuff and the guys. Hello, periaps of... Oh, damn. Yeah, if we had RCS, we would be on a perfect little 32-kilometer... I saw the number 32 there. I'm going to go to my retrograde. Oh, and the ship steers so much better now. Now that it's nice and small, I can just make maneuvers instantly. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to do the little, the rolling thing that we all do. Ready? So it's, Shift X. Shift X. Shift X. Shift X. Shift X. 51,000, I think that's probably as close as I'm going to get without going over. So, we want to win. The price is right, and that's how we do it. Cool! We're there, and look at all the liquid fuel we have left. What is our Delta V remaining? I don't know, because we're in career mode with Kerbal Engineer, and I would have to attach a Kerbal Engineer thing to the ship in order to know. What's been going on in chat? Whilst we look at this beautiful... Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Sort of. Don't look at that. Here, we'll spin it as it... There we go. That's nice. Well, I read chat. Am I missing something? What are you missing? I'm going to scroll up a little bit because it seems like you've been having some conversations that I probably shouldn't look at because they tend to be rather randy, don't they? Carrierception. See what I'm talking about, Wimpy Anteater? See what I'm talking about? I'll consider it. Or am I missing something? Yes, my God, it's full of helicarriers, says Crisp Boomagadaman. It's helicarriers all the way down, Crisp. Crisp? My God, it's full. Yeah, we read that. LOL, says Shadowbites24. Pawn still hasn't used Voldemort on stream. Huh. That's the thing, isn't it? Because I have a plan for Voldemort. I had a plan for Voldemort, and then things happened, and plans changed, and people broke my heart. I have to use Voldemort. Honestly, Wimpy, I have not done more than look at it and laugh, and then say, okay, put that away. So I haven't flown it, but Kenneth tells me it flies, and it ain't bad. And, I want to see it. I definitely want to see it, and I do have a use for it. Let's talk. Let's chat. We're on our way to Minmus. It's going to take us a day and a half or so. Pawnington. New. Pawnington, new surname. So, New Pawnington. Voldemort was going to be in there. New Pawnington has been a career mode series with mods. And now I've started a hardcore pawn on YouTube. Hardcore pawn! And that's a hard mode. And I'm really enjoying that. And I think I'm doing it okay enough that it's, qualifies as entertainment. The episodes that I've recorded and have been editing that you guys haven't seen yet, I think they're okay. I think they're on par. So where does that leave New Pawnington? Because everybody loves New Pawnington. And I haven't done anything with it in months and months and months. Do I finally just burn the bridge and say, just move on and start something else? And carry on with Hardcore Pawn or something like that? Or do we do New Pawnington and Hardcore Pawn? And if we do those two things, When do I eat, sleep, bathe, or go to work? Exactly. That's the last part. If you could help me out a lot with, that'd be great. We will watch if you feel good about posting it, says the abridged hero. Yeah, sure. Sure you will. Then I'm going to advertise yellow tape constantly. Hey, look, Minmus! There's a Minmus coming at us. Look, we just pooped a Minmus. It's green. It's teal. It's out there. We should probably change our diet. I don't know what you guys have been eating, but wow. Hey, where'd Minmus go? Where'd our encounter with Minmus go? Did anybody... What? Who, why are... Huh. We had an encounter at 54 kilometers, and I didn't do anything except warp. Did we zip past the moon and not... Something happened? I wasn't... This is us, right? Minmus for reals is... Yeah. Master alarm! What happened here? Pawn is a blue smurf with lots of chest hair. Notice this pawn. Hey pawn, that chest hair looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? Oh yeah! And then you link to the thing with Rave. What? Right? The chest hair looks familiar. Where have I seen it? Oh yeah. What? Oh my god! What are you doing to the channel? What are you doing to the channel? So Alpha Epic 11 apologizes to you all for blowing your ears off. That is brilliant. I love that. Too much fanfics. You'd think I would have learned by now not to click anything the mods posts. Silverion X3. Hey Alpha, send a private message to him. Low. You guys, I love yous. I love yous. Where did you do with Minmus? I don't love you that much. Bring me back to Minmus. If I just keep going, are we going to get an encounter with Minmus back? I mean, we're moving really slow here. Maybe Minmus is going to catch up to us. This is not right. This is not what my maneuver nodes were telling me. Crap. Oh my god, no! Ah! Listen, I'm wearing headphones too. It wasn't that loud. And your volume is lower than mine. So, yes! We found our way to Minmus! Okay. That's weird. Maybe because it was projecting an encounter with the moon, and you only get so many projected encounters when you upgrade, when you're in the middling state of upgrading the tracking facility. Something like that sounds like it could be a plausible explanation for what we just experienced, so I'm gonna go with it. Give me F2 back up. Whoa, Pawn, what are you doing? You don't use the controls like that. Click the warp here button, that's much safer for you. Ronin Pawn, that's your new intro music. I would love some nice anime intro music. Could we do Zaun Koku na Tenshi no Roni Zaun ge? I don't remember the lyrics anymore. I used to actually know at least some of the lyrics to Neon Genesis Evangelion's theme song. It's so 80s, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's brilliant. Anybody an anime fan out in the crowd? Anybody? Anime? Anybody? Ma'am, where are you from? Where are you from, ma'am? There's nothing funny about where you're from, ma'am. How old are you? Oh, I'm sorry. How much do you weigh? I shouldn't ask you that, should I? Yeah, it's not a thing that you ask a woman in public. Hello, Periaps, coming up. Ronin Pawn, to burn on your retrograde burn. Right, flipping with your SAS, please, SAS on. And now, for the orbital maneuver, and orbiting Minmus. What did we say about going and getting the science? Let's go do that before I forget again. Ronin Pawn, do you realize the Mark V explodes as soon as it loads? Says Bright Mr. Lego. I know that there are toads who fly in the clothes, and sometimes they explode, but chode. I need to work on my improv. I do. I need to get, yeah, a little more improv there. Okay, so we're going to see if there are any Minmus missions. Minmus, explore Duna. Well, we're almost to Duna. Scans of Kerbin, skippers to destinations, atmospheric. Do I have anything active? Science data from space around Minmus. Okay, we do have one mission for Minmus. Alright? It kind of sucks, because we've skipped the moon. People, they want you to go to the moon first. The Mun. To Muln. They want you to go there, but I didn't. I said I want to go to Minmus, because I'm special. I'm a special little boy with special little needs, who talks about his financial affairs on the stream. Look at that! Look at how much it shines! Planet shine and atmospheric effects and all sorts of other things. All of the mods that I have. You're brilliant. You're beautiful. You're made of... ice cream, obviously. Why are you trying so hard, Pawn? It's obviously iced cream. What is that? Is that Blue Moon? Is that... oh god, Blue Moon. Ah, Blue Moon ice cream. Oh, when I was a child, I loved that stuff. I loved that stuff. Now, I would not probably love that stuff. Probably just massive amounts of sugar. And blue. Taste. How do you make something taste blue? Because that was the thing about Blue Moon. It tasted the color of it. I don't know how you do that. Okay, so we're in orbit. Can I please leave the... no, I have to go to it. Oh, right, yeah, we're just looking at it through the telescope. Ronan Pawn, try the Mark V at the end of this stream. I dare you, says Brightness. Did I go? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, everybody's saying, I don't watch anime. I'm not a otaku. No, I added that part. It's okay, it's fine to be an otaku, okay? It is absolutely fine to be an otaku. I heartily recommend it. Where are we going to come down on Minmus? Probably not in the darkness. Would prefer not to be in the darkness when we do come down. Let's see, shall I lower my periapps and lower my apple? Shall we just have apples? Shall we have an apple pie? Admin warp here. Let's go to the dark side of Minmus, and then we'll bring down the apple apps just anywhere, any given place. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, we don't need to pay attention. I'm telling you, NASA does it exactly this way. They say, oh, you're in orbit of the moon? Alright, fire retrograde. Wherefore? I don't know. Just retrograde. Until you see something you like. Sit down there. You know? Space, man. You're not gonna bump into anything. Boom! Okay, periapps fell rather quickly there. 8 kilometers. Good. That's a good place to drop your load. You know what's a better place? 5. Let's go for 6.4. 6.4 kilometers on a nice bright side, and we will be coming over, like, by the time it's spinning, so maybe down here, we will be over an ice lake, which is a good place to land on, especially, you know, if I'm the one piloting it. Perfect. Warp me to there. And give me a nice view. Give me a pretty view. Let's look at Minmus. We came all this way. Let's have a gander at Minmus. Run upon click. Lone Wonder 11. For all my pen needs. Pen. Pawn is great. Give us some chocolate cake. Let them eat cake. Look, there's the ice lake. For your chocolate cake, we could bake, and then we'll take it to... what was the word we were rhyming earlier? Frogs? How did I rhyme frog with cloud? Oh, it was toads, right. I killed that joke, didn't I? I just peed on it a little bit. It's still fine. You can eat it. Okay, we're coming down in a good spot. So, when we get about there, I will burn retro. And we'll land her. I'm gonna land on Minmus today, guys. I told you that I would do it. Persistence. That's all I have in life, is persistence. Because I am, I'm what you call the worst horse. Okay, there are 3 types of horses in the world. There's the good horse, and that is the horse who, when he sees the rider raise the whip, he runs faster. Doesn't need to be hit at all. There's the middling horse, okay? Who sees the rider raise the whip, and then he sees the rider snap the whip, and then it hits him on the skin, and he goes, whoa, I better run faster. So he has to be hit with it. And then there's the worst horse. And the worst horse you have to beat the living crap out of until the horse feels it down to the bone. And then it'll run faster. I'm the worst horse. Ride me, baby. Whip me. Okay, what's going on? Because I need to... oh, okay, things are happening. Things are happening. I'm burning... How are we doing in terms of fuel? Fuel, liquid fuel, 105. Hey, it's Minmus, we'll be fine. There we go. Just go ahead and bring that down. Lower it a little bit more. Lower it a little bit more. Beautiful. That's going to be... I should have left that a little bit more arcy, because it's still spinning underneath, but don't worry, we'll be fine. Let's warp down a bit until it won't let me warp anymore, which is below 3 kilometers, I believe. Oh, we're coming down rather quickly. Could you give me... yeah, get on your retrograde there. Just save me the effort. Okay, and now go back to stability assist, and we'll shave off some of the speed. How are we doing in terms of the radar altitude? Okay, 2,000 and coming down, so Oh, we'll rate our altitude as 0. Okay, so this is going to be our actual altitude. Is this surface? Yes, we are on surface on the nav ball. Okay, hey, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. I'm just going to 0 our lateral movement so that all we have to worry about is up and down by pushing the retrograde up to the tippy top of the ball, of the bluey on the bally. And boom, that's fine. And then over here, and we're coming down at the surface of Minmus with our gear deployed. At 29, about 30 meters per second. Right now, we've got 700 meters between us and the surface. If I burn really hard at the last second, then we'll be fine. We did it, everybody! We landed on Minmus. Hit F5. F5 for safety, very quickly, Ronin Pawn. 35 meters per second. Coming down rather swiftly now. Ronin Pawn, go ahead and burn some of that off. Down to 15 meters per second. We're fine. We did it! We're going to land on Minmus, finally. It only took like 4 live streams in order to get here. 20 meters per second now, with, now we're going back up. Yeah, that's kind of what I do. No, I did that on purpose because I want to get her facing the light. Face the light. Oh, but she's got solar panels, so at least half of your solar panel, half of your solar panel should be facing the sun, is what I've just decided, Val. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the Rodent Pawn, and this is what you call a landing on Minmus. No, that's what you call a pogoing and going back up on Minmus. Damn. I almost had it. I was doing the commentary thing. We had to, I was trying to get the timing right. Ronin Pawn, we have no faith in you, says Chris Pumagettaman. You guys, it doesn't matter if you have faith, as long as you have love. And I know, I definitely know today that you have that, so thanks. Thanks. And there we go. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. I don't even need to be coming down this soft and gentle, but let's just dance. Let's flirt with the surface of Minmus. Let's do it. Okay? We'll just sort of, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it without ruin everything? I don't know. Is he just gonna waste a bunch of Delta V? Just, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, set her down. Valentina Kerman, you are the first one on Minmus again, because you did it last time, so pop out, and I didn't take any science from around Minmus, which we have a mission for. I'm brilliant. Bye, 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 bye. What are our contracts? Perform temperature scans, transmit or recover scientific data from space around Minmus. We gotta get that when we leave, everybody. Or else, it doesn't really matter. Or else it doesn't really matter. Val, let go, and do me some of the old, yeah, jetpacking, spinning. Oh, Val. Oh, Val. Look at you, with your reflection on your helmet and everything. Oh my god. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Welcome to Minmus. Ah, what a brilliant snow. Oh, and look at Kerbin over there. Oh, Val. Oh, Val. You're so beautiful. I just want to be with you forever. That's lovely. That is lovely. Val, give me a... No, not a report. Give me a flag on Minmus. This is the one. We did it. Those flags are not on the ground. They're on the ground. Now, is he going to burn up on the way back? Who's going to burn up? You put it in backwards, Val. Look at the reflection. That doesn't look right at all. When did you get that piercing? I don't like lip piercings, especially ones that go all the way up to, top of your skull. That's tribal. That's not sexy in the least. Site name, Minmus. Finally. Finally. Thank you all for your love and your supreme lack of faith. Faith. You bastards. Okay, so we did that. Let's gather some things. You can't take surface samples yet, can you? Even though I've upgraded some things. No surface samples, but you can have an EVA report. You feel a bit lit like a Hooper Zero when you lump in the Joe gravity. Yes, you do. Okay, good work there. I should get a reading from the edge there as well. So let's pop up. Hey, jump in the low gravity, right? No, give me these and get rid of that. I'm just going to pop this science into the pod, and we'll just float near it. There you go. Store the experiment. No, store the experiment. There we go. That's stored. So now we're going to fly over. Come on, Val. Come on. We're going to fly over to the shore when we're not on the ice flats and take some more science, because, I mean, we're here. We finally made it. Let's take advantage of it. You forgot to write rest in peace, Val, who almost made it home, said Wimpy Anteater. We will be fine. We had 80-some liquid fuel. It's just Minmus. And the TWR on this ship, please. I mean, you can leave the moon with 60 liquid fuel. Minmus, all you have to do is fart hard, and you'll be home. Wow. The edge of this lake was farther than I thought. Yeah. We should have brought snacks, I think. Maybe a picnic, you know, basket, a picnic basket. Maybe some blankets and a bottle of wine, Chardonnay, some cheese, fromage, jambon. Eh? Je veux amour et je veux t'arrange. I don't know how to speak French, but I think that's almost right. So there you go. Pawn, noob. What? This is a suicide mission, Pawn. I knew it was too good to be true. Pawn forgot the heat shields. It would be a suicide mission if they'd come out with 1.03, where I'm sure that they'll make heat shields, you know, mean anything. But I have really, like, I have to try hard to burn something up in orbit in the current version. And maybe you guys haven't played with that. I've really been using heat shields at this point just, like, out of the fun of using heat shields in my own, you know, in the hardcore playthrough and everything. It's like, they're here, I want to pretend, but in reality, I can't even make, like, the Science Junior explode. I, you know, can have, the goo containers on the side of them and come back, you know, just at a suicide, and it just doesn't, nothing seems to explode for me. And I'm sure there are ways that you can, and certain, but I haven't been able to really blow anything up. So, yeah, they're kind of a waste of, they're a waste of Delta V, they're a waste of mass is what they're a waste of. Come on, Val, you finally made it. Let's take some of this. But they are fun to play with, and in the newer versions, I'm sure that they'll have them right. What are you doing bouncing? No bouncing, Val. Stand on the ground, plant another flag. No, another EVA report. From the slopes, that's another 40 science for us. That's 80 science gathered already. We haven't even, like, taken a crew report or anything like that. I think that's good. I think it's time to go home, Val. It is definitely time to go home. That's not the one. What do I want? I want... How do I see the... There's what I needed. One of those. Come on, Val. Jump and feel like a superhero. By the way, how are you doing on EVA propellant? You're fine for monoprop. Run and Pawn, I've said this many times before. Try the original Mark V, the original, and some funny things happen to it once it loads. Where am I going to find these, Bright Misty Lego? Where am I going to find these? Because I don't have a version that works with Tweakscale. The version that I had before... Oh, are you saying the one that's broken with Tweakscale after Pellinor screwed the whole thing up? Because, geez, you know, these modders, man. I mean, they're doing good work. They're keeping the mods alive, but... It would have been so easy, so simple to put in a little bit of code to recursively check the old files to say, oh, well, if the scale is that, the original scale is that, then that means it's an out-of-date version, and I'll just update the values, and he didn't, even after I told him these perks. Peter Taylor! I've had a shuttle stall at 20 kilometers on re-entry with no parts blowing off. Yeah, it's really hard to make things explode. 1.03, I'm sure they're going to have it much more vicious. And I liked it more vicious. When I was trying the pre-release versions between 0.90 and 1.0, when I was testing, I loved it. Things blew up really easily. And maybe they thought that that was too hard or too not good. I loved it. I thought it was great that now everything blows up and now you, like, need to have your cargo bays and places to store things on the inside because otherwise they were just going to blow off. And without heat shields, they were just going to blow up. And I think that they were happy with that code too, but the problem was the heating works for aerodynamics, obviously, and it also worked on the fuel processing plant, you know, where the refinery, the ore refinery, and that was basically made the ore refinery unusable. You could not use the ore refinery for more than a couple of seconds without it starting to overheat, and then it would explode on itself, or it would cause something else to explode. Your solar panels would just explode because there's one value of heat for the whole ship, and then that heats up, and then it goes into the weaker parts, and the weaker parts just suddenly and inexplicably explode. So they just turned it all off while they figured out, well, how are we going to do this? Because we didn't think it out in the first place. So it's really muted, and I really hope that they do bring it back so that things burn up and blow off on re-entry of atmosphere without screwing up the whole fuel recovery game, because that's going to be great too. Ronan Pawn, Sheesh Pawn, forgetting an ablative heat shield on an intralunar flight is like forgetting deuterium in an endothermic fusion reactor. Right? Right, Chris? Right, Pumagadavan? Me too. Sure. Whatever. Vote, people, for democracy. Ooh, Alpha Epic. I've got to look at that straw poll in just a minute. So everybody vote, because I'm sure it's something that's not at all random. You better not be. You're a mod. Don't be sending people to do things that they shouldn't be doing. So let's pop you in, Val. Good work gathering all that science for us. Let's take crew report. You record the crew's assessment of the situation from NEMESIS Greater Flats. Now we've got a lot of stuff from the surface of Minmus, but I need to have stuff from when we are leaving Minmus, in orbit or around Minmus, because that's the mission that we had. So I'm going to take the science out, take the data out of the pod. Val is just going to stuff it all in her pockets, and her backpack here, she's got special little places where you're going to have to drink up all of what you brought up, okay? First off, you're not supposed to be bringing rum on space flights. That's Delta V, okay? We had you poo before you came up because we're so concerned about Delta V, and then you bring a fifth of tequila in your backpack? That's not fair, okay? You're not a Russian. You don't get away with that. Anyway, she took the science, she put it in her backpack, so now it's not in the ship, which means I can take another thing. And where do we stand on that as a community? I can take another crew report now that I've done that, because that seems like either it's faff, and I shouldn't have to be bothered to do that, to take another crew report if I can pop her out and get more. You know, it just seems like silly. Like, yeah, okay, in order to do that, then I need to upgrade the astronaut complex so that she can EVA. So there's a level, there's a thing there, but at the same time, it's like completely, for a new player, how would you ever discover that if you got out and then took the data and then got back in, you'd be able to take another crew report? And it doesn't make a lot of logical sense, because if you didn't have the ability to store another crew report in the pod, and then you get her out, and she reaches in and takes it out, and then she gets back in, why can she now store it in the pod? So it feels a little bit broken to me, and it's either just sort of a waste of my click if you want me to be able to take multiple crew reports, and in the other version, it's just kind of broken. Does anyone else feel the same way, or is that just me? Because that's my that's my emotional experience with it. Pull and go outside, collect data from the capsule, then take a EVA report. What? And then inside. What? Did I not take data on the ladder? Oh, maybe I didn't. I just got down and, yeah, you're right. Okay, so EVA report from standing on the ladder just above Mimos's Greater Flats. Excellent. And then what did you say, Pull and go outside, collect data from the capsule, then take a EVA report. Right. And then inside. And then who? Who's your daddy, Alpha? I don't know. Is there like yet another thing where it's like I get out and get back in, and it's kind of, it seems like cheating, but it's not. It's intended, but it doesn't really make sense, but it doesn't. What are you talking about? Ronan pulling the broken Mark V, Ronan. Try it, try it, try it, try it. Where do I find it? You can adjust the heating under the debug menu. They even have sliders, says Wimpy Anteater. That's not a bad idea. I should turn that up. I should turn it up. And work it out. We need that music again. Where's Chris McLeod when you need it? Chris Pumagetta McLeod. Where's Kevin McGettiman? Where are all of them? Wimpy. That's a good idea, Wimpy. I might do that for the hardcore mode. I might slide them up. Got any recommended settings for me, everyone? Answer. All the numbers are 1s and 0s in base 2, 3, 4. Oh, God. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I'm going to launch now. We're going to lift off and we're going to go home. So how do we do that? Off of Minmus. Oh, we are exactly on the right side. All we have to do is burn for the sky, because we want to be flying in that direction in order to create, thrust that is basically retrograde to our orbit around Kerbin, and that gets us home. So perfect position. I planned this. I planned this all along. This is exactly where I wanted to go. So, F5 for safety. And in 3, 2, 1, fire. Up, up, and away. Oh, let's watch her leave. Let's watch her leave, okay? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I've got lots of fuel. Look at all the fuel. Look at how it's just slowly draining out. Hello. Okay, I should probably have looked over here. Look, Kerbin periapsis of 85 already. Already. We're fine. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're home, and we're coming home with 61 units of liquid fuel. I'm going to recommend, 6,500 was low for me. So you guys were saying, you can leave with 6,500 Delta V. For me, 6,800. Whatever you think you're already tacking a little bit on for Ronan Pawn, redouble the tacking on, because I think I needed that 6,800 Delta V in order to get here. Under physics, then thermal. If it's hard mode, then heat should be max, says burping Peter Taylor. Yes, listen, I don't want it to be, we want the series to continue on. It's got to get to at least episode 146, because I said in episode 1 that we built a space station around Elu, and everything exploded and everyone died in episode 146, so we're never going to get there if I make it so hard for myself that, you know, I can't get there. Right? We all agree. Poland's gonna burn up. He's dead. So dead. Press C. How do you suppose I get the craft to use this bright Mr. Lego? Ask a mod. Ask a mod and have them PM you how to get it to me. Hey! We've just left something. Or the camera just spun over. That's really all that happened. Okay, let's go home. Let's go home. Minmus escape? No. Okay, period for the win. Let's just do some regular old time warping. Some plebeian, some, you know, the poor man's time warping. And we are out. We are out, baby. We are so out. Okay, find your retrograde and do just a tiny bit of firing, and we're home. And we're home. Where's the retrograde? Where are you putting my retrograde? Where are you keeping my retrograde these days? It's over here. Found it. And burn just a bit down. Oh my god, we're slamming into the planet. That'll be fine, because heat has been massively nerfed. I might want to not slam into the planet. We want a little bit of an atmosphere rub, I think, would probably be a better way to do it. So let's have an atmospheric rub. Come on, no, Val, I said right there. There we go. And just give me a rub. Just give me, you know, just have it a little bit above the surface. Just a wee bit. Just a tick. I've got all this fuel. We can do this all day. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, periaps of 50 kilometers is a little bit too high now. I don't think we'll actually come down at the speed that we'll be coming at Kerbin at 50. So let's go down to, say, 30. 38 is the number for me. That's the girl for me, everyone. 50 to 38. Boom. Done. Locked in. Locked and loaded. Near 2Y is now following. Thank you. Thank you for following. Near 2E? Near 2E. Near 2E? Is that a planet in Star Wars? Because it sounds like it. Near 2E. Yes. Where are we going? We're going back to the surface of everything. So, auto warp me. No. Auto warp. Do me some warping. Without me having to do anything. I like being lazy. Thank you, KSP 1.0, for giving me lazy. Everyone, please. It's a secret to every pony. It's hard to have numbers be ones and zeros in base 4. Oh, I need to click on that that democracy that we were looking at. What was this straw poll Alpha Epic 11 was running for us earlier? Was Pawn too cocky on saying his vessel will survive re-entry, question mark. Will he die and burn? And then we have 3 live streams on trying to get to Minmus and back. Pick one. Yes, definitely yes, perhaps, or no. And the results of the straw poll are definitely yes. Screw you guys, I'm going home. To Kerbin. To Kerbin. Get rid of this straw poll. Get it out of my face. I don't want to see your straw polls in my face. Certainly not. Okay, hi Kerbin. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Who would you lose it to? What, my virginity? No, it's gone. It's been, Jesus, ages. Just email Pawn and be done with it. Right. Right. That was the plan of ask a mod how to get it, because surely the mods know how to email me. I mean, we've done this before, right? I mean, I've said it out loud. I just was thinking maybe I should stop saying it out loud. It's me at theplace.com. I mean, come on. Do some homework. Hello, Kerbin. We're home. So we're all going to burn up and die, right? That was the thing we were going to do now? Right, burning up and dying. Toward the atmosphere. Oh, we're in atmosphere, and we are getting a little bit of lightning or fireworks. Maybe they're having a fireworks show down there on that island. Where are we even coming down? Does anyone have any clues? Where are we going to... Oh, good. Continents are great to come down on, you know. Hey, we've got legs on it. We'll be fine any way you slice this tomato. Periaps. Okay, Apwaps is falling very nicely. We're almost at the periaps, though. I don't want to have to go around again. I do not want to have to go around again. Oh, okay. Hi. Things are getting warm. Things are getting warm. We do have the heat indicators. Yeah, things are definitely getting warm. And now they're cooling off because we're going back up out of the atmosphere. See? It's fine. We'll be fine. I don't want to have to go back up. Please. Please, Apwaps, fall into Atmo. fall into Atmo. I've got... Whoa! Okay, you are in physics warp, buddy. I've got fuel to burn, so I will burn fuel retrograde to try and pull this down. Yeah, so we don't have to come back up. That's what I'm talking about. That's a Ronin pawn. That's what you do. Ooh! I don't think I have ever landed down in this little archipelago sort of a region there. I like this idea. Burn a little bit more, because I would like to land on one of these little areas. I've never, ever landed on this, like, Australian South Polish kind of an area over here. I think that'll get me there, right? What's the AppWaps now? Oh, we're still going way, way up. Nope, nope. Gotta come down. Gotta come down. Oh, I'm out of fuel. I wanted to save some fuel for the touchdown. It's fine. We'll be fine. Do you believe me? Will you believe me? So this is like damage taken by heat, right? It doesn't go away? Or is it heat that... Look, look, with my shiny, with all my mods and stuff. Look at how they shine. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice, a little shiny, and the reflections, and... Oh, I love it. Oh, look, we've got the jewel and the mohos just off there, because we've got the distant object mod as well, and you're zoomed into, like, 2 pixels. Oh, and look down. Look. Kerbin beneath me. Let's sing some songs. Let's sing some songs. What is it? Kerbin under... How does it... We need a Major Tom song. Somebody sing that for me right now in chat, just in text. It'll be fun. Don't worry, we'll all hear you. Go. I'm gonna have a sip of this drink, and you guys sing together. You know. Pass one down, take it around, that kind of thing. Go. It's on you. You're the entertainers for today. Huh? Pawn dead. Another live stream wasted, Alpha Epic 11 says. Wait, that's not singing. You're supposed to be singing now. With the easiest moon unconquered. I will be fine. Thank you very much. We've got, you know, a parachute on here. Might open. Is that... Do I still have, SAS on? I did. Good. SAS off. We'll just wait. We'll just wait then. Ground control to Major Tim. Says Wimpy Anteater. Ground control to Major... Shrubber. My name is Tim. Tim the Shrubber. No. Quick, don't think just EVA now, says Peter Taylor. To Major Pawn, campfire song. Campfire song, says Chris Fumagetta. And everybody's... I don't know any campfire songs. What, is there a campfire song? Is it something that I should know about? Ooh, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Now we're getting there. Look, the moon is just over there. It's the last time you'll ever see it, Val. They're all saying you're going to die. I vote otherwise. I think you'll be fine. I know what will keep people entertained. Oh, God, he's linking the rave again. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Sing campfire song. I don't know what campfire... Campfire song. It goes like this. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Rest in peace, Pawn. Rest in peace. You guys are just trying to, like... freak me out, spook me. We're gonna be fine. Shoot over heat incoming. Shoot over heat in... Shoot over the heat incoming. I'm the best around, nothing ever gonna keep me down. I'm the best around, nothing's ever gonna keep me down. I'm the best around, nothing's ever gonna keep me down. Woo. No. No flashing your boobs. That's not allowed. It's a clean stream, except for when it's not. I decided I want some Elu. There's an Elu over there. Oh God, mission 146 is so far off in the hard mode, career mode. Okay, how are we gonna do on the heat here? You know, 32 kilometers. Let's look at our speed. We're not going to burn anything up. 1,800 meters per second. Are you kidding me? In another 600 meters, all we needed to drop is like 600, and then we lose the burning up effects. At least I don't know that for a fact, but that's what it seems like. I'm making adjustments to all of my physique, to all of my things. There's lots of adjustments that go on that you can't see because your view stops right about here, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah. It's a clean stream. Oh my God, things are gonna burn. Things are gonna explode. I see red. I see red. I see France. I see Boomy, but no, because look, 1,200. 1,200. So we're done. We're done with that. Stop it. Okay, 800. When we hit 800, stop. We will stop doing that. Okay, parachute not going to explode. That's the important part. And we're cooling off. Sort of. See? Really hard to make things explode, even when all of chat knows that they should have. And you also, that's going to be another issue with the heat shields, is that you have a tendency to come down facing in that direction, and what are you supposed to do? Because it doesn't really make sense to pop drogues, you know? I mean, you can throw a heat shield on the bottom of this and make it come down in the right direction, but anything larger, it tends to... You'd have to, I guess, just be aware of the way that you're making your center of masses and things, even just for that. Wow, it's a lot. That's a lot. It is a lot for a game, you know? For a simulator, fine. But for a game... Look at this, I love doing this. I love nosing up with the craft and getting a little bit of body control here. You know, because of the aerodynamics and your body drag, you can actually sort of create lift by, yeah, by just sort of nosing into your descent. Or just opening the parachutes. Those are good, too. Let's drop the, oh, hello. No, let's drop those, because we know that they have a bit of a glitch on them. Let's put down the landing gear as well, because at least once upon a time in Kerbal, that used to help, even when you were landing in water, you know? They'd hit first, and that would slow things down, and then everything else would hit, and then maybe less things would explode. I really do love this installation of KSP. You know, the cloud cover that I've got is just the way that I want it to. Why can't it all look like this? Why can't it all be like this? Deploy! Deploy it! Deploy the chutes! I did. Literally. You put the heat shield on top. Look at... Boom! Perfect! And we're gonna stand straight up. Yeah, we're gonna fall over. But everything came home, including Valentina and the science that I forgot to take from around MINMUS as we left. Remember that mission? Remember that contract? Right? We've measured temperatures from a lot of places, but transmitter recover scientific from space around MINMUS. Listen, we'll be back. Probably in hardcore mode. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing this save, but we'll be back at some point. Val, I'm sure you've already gotten data from in the water, so let's just recover you and congratulate the Rodent Pawn on doing what anyone could have done in the course of about, you know, if you're a brand new player, 45 minutes. Took me, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours over the course of many live streams. We got there to MINMUS. And we got a Smosh 3 box, Smosh box, Smoosh box? Maybe the 3 is supposed to be an E. Smoshy box. Smooshy. Box. Thank you for following. I'll give you all the smooshies. And we collected 180 new science, which, you know, not gonna sneeze at. And we got the funds back, and Valentina, level 2. We have a level 2 pilot in this career mode. Oh, such a shame that I'm going to be abandoning it and doing hardcore.